You ever talk to somebody and realize that they weren't really listening? I just want to know, because I'm going to tell you something. I realized that some people don't have the capacity to listen. Some people are so in deep with trying to validate themselves through other people that they don't listen anymore. And what I mean by that is some people would rather talk about themselves than to have a conversation where we both can talk about ourselves. We both can conversate and we can see where the middle ground is. No, some people are not okay with that. Some people want the conversation to be the moment, it's so annoying. Like, you start to have a conversation with them, and the moment that you get, like, you stop, they're ready to tell you something about them. And it's like, bro, do you know how to have a conversation? And a lot of times, either that person is narcissistic or insecure. And usually narcissistic people do have insecurities. But it's like, it made me realize that, like, listen, you need to see what people do over time. Because you can meet someone today and they'll want to listen to you. But they only want to listen to you because you're someone new. They only want to listen to you because you're someone that they haven't gotten familiar with. You're someone that they haven't heard before. So they want to listen. But what I noticed is some people hear to speak and they don't listen to understand. So I said, you know what? I think this is why they say a wise man once said nothing. Everybody comment, say nothing. Everybody comment the two words, say nothing. I want y'all to comment, say nothing. Because I'm going to explain to you why a wise man once said nothing. So, a wise man once said nothing because no matter what you say, the people around you are probably never going to really understand it. When you have a heightened level of perception, when you have a heightened level of perspective, you see things so differently. You see through things. You have to understand, the masses will not get you. And this is why a wise man once said nothing. Because even if you wanted to teach them, they wouldn't be ready to take that message yet. That's why a wise man once said nothing. Because you could know all this stuff, but the moment you ever try to bring up some information to someone and they acted super ignorant, like, no, I don't want to hear it. Like, no. That's why a wise man once said nothing. I used to feel like I needed to vent to someone. I used to feel like I needed to talk to someone to get, like, to feel heard, to get my emotions out, to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm realizing that, like, in my opinion, maybe because of the people that I've been talking to or whatever, like, I feel like it usually doesn't really do anything. The only person that can make you feel better is you. The only person that can make you feel better from what you're dealing with a breakup, nothing nobody says when you call them when you're crying is going to do anything. Like, it really, you're probably going to get more pissed off. Because, like, bro, that's all you can say. Like, I just feel like You can't talk to people like, not you can't, but it's very hard to talk to people who are not where you are or who are not where you want to be. Because when you come to them and you're talking about your life, it sounds like you're bragging to them, probably. And it's just like, you got to be careful who you talk to. You got to be careful who you're friends with. Somebody said, that's how I've been feeling lately. No one understands. But let me tell you something. Nobody's ever going to understand. No one is ever going to understand because you have certain experiences that created a certain perspective. And some people will never get that. And when you love yourself enough, you don't need somebody to get it. That's the thing. A lot of times we want someone to get it so we don't feel alone or we don't feel like we're by ourselves. But that's the thing. You have to embrace when you feel alone. You have to embrace standing by yourself. Because you know what I realized just thinking about it while I'm sitting here, right? If I don't stand by myself in certain things, I'm never going to be an individual. I'm always going to be a part of a crowd. I'm always going to be a part of a group. I'm never going to have my own individual identity. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're always a part of a group, make sure you know what your actual own identity is. Because you're not the group. You're not the group.